is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. And now in the box, Kohei Arihara. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Popped him up. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike two. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He throws him on the fastball there. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box now, Adolis Garcia. Popped him up. Alonso in foul ground, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now into the box is Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The pitcher, Jacob.
Now the pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Kiner-Falefa, and a good throw gets him one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Lifted in the air to center field. Taveras is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Taveras. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Nate Lowe digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Fouled off.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next, it'll be Jonah Heim trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Conforto takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Javier Baez. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Tavares is there, 2 gone. Stepping in next, James McCann. First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Jacob deGrom. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 2 full. The Mets lead it 2-0. Now at the plate here is DJ Peters. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting in. The third baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. Yoni Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Leody Taveras is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit is down to only one now.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision. You keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning. And stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Potential tying run for him at third base. 0-1 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We play 2.5. It's the Mets 2 and the Rangers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Peters has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. So here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taveras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now to bat, Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the Sun. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adolis Garcia. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Next, it'll be Nick Solak, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Javier Baez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Standing in now, James McCann. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taveras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
In now, Jacob DeGrom to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mets out in front 5-1. So here is Jonah Heim, struck out in his last trip.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Dylan Betances, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Dylan.
First pitch coming, here it is. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Count is 1-2.
A little dribbler up the first baseline. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, DJ Peters. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
No ball.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. This one's flared toward left center. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoni Hernandez.
Into the box now, Yoni Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 5-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Now the pitch. Get in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Colby Allard, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Number 39, Colby
Allard. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's right there. And there's one down now. Up next, Michael Conforto flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
High and deep down the left field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. And that brings up Javi Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. And this will be fouled away. Betances is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The next 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Leody Taveras goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Brock Holt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. DeMarcus Evans enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now here is Jeff McNeil. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Taveras waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is James McCann. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 1.
Next for the Mets, Jonathan Villar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Plate now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adolis Garcia becomes the first out of the inning. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter number 50.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail 6-1. Trevor May is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Next up, Brandon Nimmo is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. Nimmo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Taveras. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Alonso takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's safe. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Dennis Santana comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 56.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Rangers 1. Noah Syndergaard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Jonah Heim is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So next to the plate for Texas, Yoni Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One there, relayed, not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Javier Baez. Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Baez is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. McNeil blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score. And they now lead by 9. So now to the plate, James McCann. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taveras. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Martin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Charlie Culberson is also into the ball game now as he'll take over in the leadoff spot. Taveras is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Pete Alonso. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taveras waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they strike for... Now to the plate, Charlie Culberson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Next to dig in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Ro, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one, and the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as well.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Alonso takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo in pursuit. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Dylan Betances pitches well enough to get the W. Kohei Arihara permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 11 runs on 17 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Came alive. At the same time, I play myself got bad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living in. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, singing R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me, QLT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be. have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best hit people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks, ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
Make 10 scenes, royalty so skin deep. Melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, fit a whole life over shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. T's getting faded, hope getting faded. 8, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw beam with prosperity. Man, my parents they took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things, I was looking in the bag when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
Was a dream. Yeah.
When I turn 19, chase my dreams.
don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you need a part. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perversiveness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me.
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Drake was coming out like you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I finish watching y'all suck cock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with brother Jules ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me.
Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
don't you see them? Don't you see them?
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien